So, hello everyone and welcome to the Space Engineers. Fuck's sake, haven't uploaded this kind of a video in a fucking year. Of course I have been actually building some ships in Space Engineers. I have built uh, some small ships, about 3 small ships in this year that are actually looking pretty nice. But I don't actually want to go to a detailed video about those ships, mainly because they are small ships. There's nothing too much to talk about them. So let's talk about this large ship that I have called Spearhead, mainly because this sort of a ship, the design of its design is pretty uh, similar to this to the Arrowhead that I have made. It's a small ship, but the design is similar to this one, so I called it Spearhead, mainly because the spear, as you know, is it's larger than an arrow and shit like that. So I called it Spearhead, but it's not actually that great looking as a spearhead. But I mean, the front of the design is pretty similar to the Arrowhead, so why not? Why not call it a Spearhead? I thought. So it's basically a large ship, only made out of heavy armor. So it's not really that much maneuverable, but I mean, like, it's pretty. Shit, I just noticed that I haven't actually put the LEDs here. But I mean, I have already published it. You can find out about this ship in the description down below. And so let's jump right into these ships' good lookings. So, this is the right side of the ship. It's pretty, okay? It's kinda pretty, you know. Fuck's sake, I haven't uploaded this kind of a video in a while, and I don't actually know how to actually, you know, record this kind of a video about space engineers. Okay, so let's jump into the inside. That's not actually that pretty as the outside. Let's also turn on the lights, mainly because I haven't actually put any lights to this ship, except in this part of the ship. There are some lights in this place. You can also open and close these hangar doors. Also, this space I believe has, yes, it has these oxygen air vents, I mean, and so yeah. Here are the doors that we are going to this side, which brings to the captain's quarters and also to some other place. Don't actually know how to call it. Let's call it a main hallway or some shit like that. Maybe I should have brought the captain's chair over here, not over there. That's too fucking exposed. But I mean, I will get into it in the next version. So I didn't actually thought about that until now, but it's too late for now to actually make changes. So going to this side, it's not actually that pretty. If we are going to the right side, from that perspective, it's not actually that pretty. It brings up us to some you know, not actually that much of a pretty stuff. Basically, to maneuver around, you use a jetpack, mainly because there are no catways or shit like that. And yeah, and as you can see here, most of these hydrogen thrusters are protected by welders. So yeah, it might actually be quite hard to take these things out. And yeah, the hydrogen thrusters are not the way to go. It has some gyroscopes, so it's not that really maneuverable, but at the same time, when talking about a heavy ships, I mean, maybe it's kind of maneuverable. I don't actually really know, as I did not actually tested any other ships. I have even stopped watching these space engineers YouTube channels that are basically dedicated to space engineers. And so yeah, I don't actually know if it's really that much maneuverable as a heavy ship, but from the gyroscope perspective, it's kind of maneuverable. It's at acceptable limits, but not about the movement. The movement isn't actually that acceptable, mainly because it is a heavy armored ship, basically made out of heavy armor, no light armor used. That's probably one of my major flaws of this ship, mainly because there's no light armor that has been used, so it's too fucking heavy, you know? And here we have some interior turrets. They are pretty well placed. There are pretty a lot of them. So I mean, like, it's pretty automatic from my perspective, at least. So basically, there may be only one crew member, that is captain, that would control the ship, mainly because, as I told you, the majority of hydrogen thrusters are protected by welders, and the inside of the ship is well protected by interior turrets. And so yeah, also some parts of the ship are also, you can also lock down some parts of the ship, which is quite useful as well. Here we also have some missile launchers that are also protected by welders, as you see. And yeah, there's nothing actually that much to talk about this ship, is it? Huh. Well, you may actually end up shit, where's the fucking exit on this ship? Oh, it's right here. You may actually end up searching for an exit, may get lost in this ship. If you are going through this side over here, if you are going through this side, how the hell are you gonna be lost? It's not like my other ships that I have made. I should actually make another video about the other ships, but I mean, leave in the comments down below if you want to actually see some of these ships that I have made. I have made a little bit more of them, I believe. And yeah, I haven't actually made some screenshots about those other ones. They are actually quite good looking. All of them have really special elements to them. But I mean, like, I stopped making that kind of a large ships, even though I actually like them. But at the same time, I fucking hate making that sort of a large ships, mainly because you have a lot of fucking problems. Basically, there may be a lot of technical difficulties that you may actually encounter. Maybe as the time has gone on, the space engineers have exited the beta. I believe they have exited the beta. It's not in the early access anymore, so the technical difficulties may occur less. And yeah, but I don't actually want to go back and build those large ships. It took me fucking months to fucking build those things, and I haven't actually finished them. One ship I have been building for a fucking year from now, and now it's fucking too big to actually build. The fucking space engineers fucking goes out of on me, okay? It goes out on me. It fucking crashes when I fucking build it. So it's too fucking big. Okay, it's too fucking big to actually be built. Even though I have been building that ship for a fucking year. Okay? But it's too big, and at that point I didn't know that you can actually use this sort of a, well, fuck's sake, not the right button. This thing, I did not know that you can actually use this sort of a thing at that point, so it took me too much time to build it, and when I know that I can do this sort of a thing, I only think about that ship as a ship that I don't want to go back to. Okay. Okay, I'm too mad on myself. I'm too fucking mad on myself. Okay, I'm too fucking mad. So I probably will not actually be going back to that ship, but it's pretty amazing ship, of course. It's a really big ship, and I basically know only how to build big ships. So building this sort of a ship, for me it doesn't actually look that pretty. If it would be a big ship, this sort of a place would be fucking 4 times bigger, probably, and it would have some more details to it, mainly because it is a large ship. If you want to make a really decent details, you need to go large, okay? And if you are building a smaller ship, the details will not actually be that much impacting, okay? At least for me, you know? Like, I don't know. Certain people have a certain taste for creativity, so I mean, yeah. You can go whatever you want path, whatever you want. Maybe this sort of a ship is prettier than a large ships. I mean bigger ships. So hello everyone, this is Vandal from the future. I was recording this video and I noticed that the outro is way beyond this kind of video. I basically cut it half the video off, mainly because then I was commenting about those small ships that I have created, but unfortunately those small ships were commented not really that great, basically cringe on all around. Where can you not find any cringe on my videos? Shit, I am fucking cringing on my videos too much probably. But I mean, whatever. Comment down below what you think about this sort of a ship. Also comment down below what you think of me making a video about my older ships that I have been commenting so fucking much on this video. And also leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to keep up to date, and I will see you all in the next video.